Tia Yamamu Akwababa, Agona TV, so and the Anapi. As part of International Fire Fighters Day, I celebrating across Ghana. I we fire service for Mujubedia, Afibia Mudino. And the Saka impeding for Kuda means our ha, Yanni better to Comonti, ADO 1 Esumai, to Floss OIC, PR Department, and ADO 1 Frank Butcher, OIC, Rural Fires Department. And then Saka Omo Hanoma, I don't bother and come. In the Ebeka must say, oh, Agona TV, I want there and pay any radio and I subscribe to YouTube channel. Yeah, TikTok, Facebook, everywhere. Not just say the media to so and also when you be and what. It's yes and Breno. You have now your name penny for a second on that. We have to tell your mama about Agona TV.
Okay, yeah.
Into Eddie Kano, ADO1 Suma
Pia.
okay.
Yes.
And ADO1 Frank Butcher so when see answer the become competition so crown you be say ADO1 no then na you say OIC so and so then
Yo, better say. Ebe fa kwenye we na ye che obi bia o hwe ye fi echichi ne benche ye na the Agona TV the best nti mon subscribe. Okay, nti ehwe oye rank in Ghana National Fire Service. Nti ADO1 no ne ntrasenye de Assistant Divisional Officer grade 1.
okay.
Nti ye grade 2 or ye grade 1 or nti that is the meaning of ADO1.
And OIC near there.
OIC officer in charge. Nti kaweka de be a head of department. Cyber security terms that is how we call it OIC.
Okay.
Nti KDO1 no the two policeman carry DSP. Cyber policeman DSP. And your ADO2. ADO2 no so the two policeman ASP. Hi. In real to be on the befa time na ya ba na ya be check them sana yan ranks net.
Nti Eddie Kano da me dwumedi amodi ni na no ne kofa baya na say eden botai pant na gina so a modi di sa dwuma we.
Okay, me da say ejuma ya ye di International Firefighters Day say me din kan no na we enye Ghana hanko tin na wodi da medwuma yi echo on my bibia na da boyin beka there worldwide internationally.
Okay.
Every 4th May bia no they celebrate International Firefighters Day. No baby said there I didn't see ne hu susado be mpo na yenya I celebrate International Firefighters Day. Abakosam bi etachi na onye there on December 2nd 1998. And the fire service ye dwuma dey dey the car in e did dwuma na e just no ye di mu akut ntintiman pa nti in Australia now one to find a wildfire eba Ghana ka get a bushfire nti them nkofo enum firefighters enum Thomas kan ho ye wo Jackson kan ho na ada nkofo a wo call them fire no awokudumu Australia wokudumu gya no na woguda wo di dwuma no na woguda wo dumi gya no na mframa and the weather conditions sometimes say dumi gya na say ija kra no say mframa no bokwa ha or the position we so that botum dumi gya no nti bibia wodnya na wodum gya no mframa no boy at once and na opushi the direction of the fire no eba wondo bibia car ni si bibia won car ni si na bibia nyipa no wogina wodum gya na wonyina wo showe nti eba ndam no na one fire officer bia ono so din titiman pa bafan JJ Edmondson dodo na fa no Jackson Edmond Jackson also Australian into Otenase na the email sending ma all firefighters across worldwide there them nkofo enumi wa hwe nkwa yempede bi na yemfensi wo na yenkai won suma wo sume de bua Australia man and even that no kwampo one na we 7 officers of fire service mo no yenyi dem de nsiwo na yemfa kai won body mbo so we are celebrating their service, their dedication and their courage. In fire service the bravest we don't take cover in the sense that ekonese gen mo tibia no or there edi akukudru na enwadendo edi hye genetumi den edi dum no nti dem nti dem dey siwo obi beka that nti na 1 year 2nd December every year no kwa year 4th May every year ono so abakɔsɛm kakra bi ɛtɛ akyi ɛnyɛ dɛ pɛpɛ bi ɔfa no Saint Florent ono so no yɛ ka ɛbɛka dɛ patron of fire officers the whole world ono yɛ patron to ɔyɛ gumtinani ɛma fire officers na into one warfare na ɛba n'enyim ma wotu ho anaman no yɛ Roman fo in that 4th century na oka Roman Empire no na wɔn so na that one in there so be we recognize somebody as saint or they be a siwa we celebrate them crofon or today be a birthday
okay
it's them da no e be a wo fan the birthday no ye fa them day ye fa celebrate no but on saint ni feast day no or fall on every 4th May every year. And what's not okay, them they are since on acquire a patron of fire officers across board. No, you find the feast day, no, you find celebrate International Firefighters Day. Into on not seen and paying that chance to G2 there. Since on acquire a patron, no a saint. Now, the reason why you're to the saint in there, they believe say or the 1 bucket of water, it the doom crew ija.
Which are true.
True. The original kokodo at the village I jato no could not to 1 bucket of water no the doom the mijanina until were recognized as one of the prolific firefighters are winning in that 4th century until since I feast day no 4th May no you for the maintenance for firefighters and also no ma paying fire with the fire officers in name at that time now we G to more the 4th May no with the sewer fire officers and our by so ya breso into years of Ghana mine so ye celebrity firefighters in fact men ka ye wa fire officers be brave the wa call and we yim wa call home even cramp bi mu kwad won kwa atwado yen ka ye wa in the year 2022 yen one of our fire officers or rescue the rescue is part of our operation apart from the year do me no so be etonsuma or accident or yasade there and will be cry drowner like any emergency related matters and issues be or fire officers said there or there nti let me coffee be any tone soon na ehwe the way a war ni mu war osifa coffee ko shame na yen officer nya kokudu ko yi wo no unfortunately o yi won wie na orba no and unfortunately o hwe no kwa nti we no ama de bia odu every year bia ya kai ne body mbo na ne akokuduru a onyan at that time a otum the save them nkofo ebien no.
The questions in Kande will be disappointed because we say fire service is human day. More times now, some degree in the concern Mundi media.
Sure.
But because of monsters, the Amode Bar Hanum, they didn't catch more statistics for the first quarter of the year. Now, subsequent questions. Now, questions are personal questions.
Okay.
They do a number of Honomana. First quarter of the year.
Until first quarter of the year, nationwide. Fire outbreaks and other related incidents drop here by 10.02%.
I'm not sure. What did it do last year?
What did it do last year? It was true. This year, they know it was from as in last year. They know.
Okay.
Last year, was around 2,555. And this year, around 2,205. So you can see that there's a significant drop in that incident.
The way
and Agona vice versa. Instead of the bedrock, last year, the same quarter, they recorded 12 fire outbreaks. And the same quarter this year, 21. So you can see that there's an increment of 9. Last year, last year, no, it was 4. And at this said moment, I was sure.
Okay. And see, and I share the story behind IFF and the program outline for the celebration. And see, we the mobile was should do Hankwan and say, there was we are happening.
Okay, there was we are small and we program outline. Say, you think I could a week long program.
Yes.
And see, a climax now on Monday, 4th May. And see, in there, it's part of media engagement. Any media, radio, and TV stations said in common. Our fire service agent did say, to me, a church one, Sana. Yes, you can hear in terms of equipment and even do Mijano, I can share. I mean, kind of the young team for this year, no. stop attack on fire officers and end assault. I will add now because in Pembebre, no, you can even testify. Online, you say, Yako, fire scene be now man fast starts now what to abo, you are cramp on a yen, fire officers snag as a woody jumano, and our the in general de one. Fire track no, a car nagasana in su from the Jam na man for it to abobo. I can't show there a fire truck no one, no weird and papa. And he say, Bibi crowd too much ma. A chance and in your part. On no man can see our number, Rudy da. Say, Bibi touch Maka cry, which Maka was so kind, then you know part be dashe. It is a trouble boomness and no baby say ya, watch and sana, young baby. Until Yafa, I couldn't with need to a month for day. Saying, and TBBRCA, our doors are always open. A bit more by a Canadian bedding combat and Jana baby and the dear Tamalan Jabby and say your cars. The say cars that's be to be a car bank another if the bank near the Bacuna Korea, they couldn't Paconamboa. See
see where the advice to the public, right? Into my answer, there were two questions you understand me, sir. An answer, me, Mr. In Penny, you know, say a jato baby. Maybe a fire service, no could be seen, or I was in soup, any kind of the bedroom side. That's a year who signed a money baby. I am it, sir, and I say, didn't see now. Mobile mom finds to be balance, mobile and soon one casa. Because Nyama baby last more times no say, a jato baby. Oh, what could be a fire service, no mobile one face, one car, moon, and I won't say, Sesania. Once I inquire agitated, the film starts no more hard. You see, I want to munch.
Oh, but that's it. The think I didn't check a seven telephone in our bullshit, Agona TV. To say they are walking. A perception, and answer misconception, and no Caribbean. Sir, I said, my rather say. Ibe two a jersey, no our friend, they two fire tender, na ye empty no. They two who free office near their bedroom fire scene or ye buy in so be any. Some you say, Yan Sambe pan, was I did na a penny for it to say, ye no penny for pass or who. Na a buyer said that this cat say, Yemram a trini as Yemram book, your padian and Quamba. Na at a range of mercy. Na ye two cano, penny for it to say, penny for. Now, Marshall, ye two canas, and you be any media good to see homes. They answer be any, but a yet and trust him nobody. Yen cano, I say crano, Obepanons you made it. Is you. And yet, any say Jato baby, na cano fight a fire. Oh, cano, Yachim component, foam concentrate, oh baby, and then ensure baby. So,
components,
foam concentrate.
Okay.
I did doom ja, and then you did doom liquid fires to set petrol, fire, diesel, gas. So, this are the foam concentrate in the idea then they do.
Babies are not issue no man is going to be doing
ye engage pump no, we call it PTU. Ye engage no sana na issue na mix it with foam concentrate no. Na etimia babonti na etimia be dumo no. Sa type of fires no. Issue ntimi dumo no because issue no egusua. Esan say emuye bruising sa na ma no. Once I say angwa. Oh, issue no be kwase. Na we no abeni ne kusu dere.
Okay.
Entina basa ye de foam concentrate no and dum no. Foam concentrate ne kuta chemical bi o ma ye fe no surfactant. Se ye mix no with ye ngiji pump no mix with issue na etwa ehuru. Oh, etimi ekita cementing agent and wa ye directly to a particular wall bia who now be just and one cassa spread it. Na cement the surface of the fire no na yi oxygen afi ho. Na ma ijana eden. Edu. A pass Between a tent and the acosin, I ensure you media, a rude rather than Yanocre. But the attendant said, ye can't not say, ye ensure you do Jana. Who engage pump now? Why engage pump no? One said pressure. Ne unity is in bar. Enti driver no ebeti omo fight fire no. Momo fight fire no can say increase pressure. I just say or be more bars. So when you na ba more because we hear more issue because it also air there. Eso. So I just say enti the moment I bet increase pressure no, I just say will be increase bar no. Ama issue no aba more intentem. Eba intentem no. Within don't share be enum within 5 minutes. There was a water content in a walk can win in an den eba senko. Na se uti kran so ankoye yie na baby a fire no esi no ye nya access to the place. There was say gina baby near running hoses, water hose be 3 or 4. E say won say nsuo no so bi be ka hose no.
Okay.
Oh,
Sure.
Inti bi be ka hose no mu no. That long hose no, the number of gallons is en camera bonting within shortest possible time no. Say 5 minutes endrusa because be a baby so hose be 3 or 4 na ya join no. What I say line of hose na they call fight fire no. They should be akam. So ma pressure na within be 5 minutes in should be beba besan dey akọ abontin. Tie no na say happen sa no mo sa akọ. Baby a issue no akwa fancy fufura ba, then the general public will be saying say omo buy kra omo fancy anya den amba. So depending upon the size of the fire, it cannot soon kese pa na say first pump no e be do sin ho no hwe ni jana so a the only thing na so obetimi call for pump 2 say the beya within 5 minutes ni nka enwe na ono ni nsuo no exhaust no na ka no da ka ayeden.
So if this be the case, and garden and say, a to baby and come up and move for 2. Move for 10 and
a honor na 7 no. Oh, say, ye dumano, equipment na ye di ye dumano, 5 10 and ankaza, ne boy thing.
Okay.
Ba ko pe betima to police patrol cars be 75. Yes. So imagine how many constituencies do we have in Ghana? 275, is that also? Ideally, I will say every constituency be a fire station. And I will share the siting of fire station in Numukrempuna. Share from here to Nsaba. Look at the enclave of Nsaba. So, or Agona, let me use Agona East. Kwenyaku Numuneka home view.
Yes.
So, but one will be a fire station in the war. The one Nsaba. So, when there is any outbreak of fire at Kwenyaku, ideally, I was saying can Sabah for the best in your day. Echo. But because of proximity, you be fresh will do not so dry day. Abesiako. So what I say, it is so drew MSN call own drew her. Or tackle fire within 5 minutes or call the Jana Sumpa as Sabah for me drew or not 5 minutes, you know, a comedy data.
Yes.
Not so do for an assassin on my cheap bass almost almost defense you. As I call augmented. Into a bassana. Public say on buy a grown man fence will be in there. I must answer on my chair day. Echo. Yes, I net here. Yes, I didn't be the Bierada. Say, Ibisia, not just say, and before a day, Jumana, no, I hear Jumana Cosson, your crown, you knew me answer as I answer saying, and I had better now. And I'm a wa. Now say, Yatitian, Nayini, dear, not the Tina, you 2 empty car. And the coffee scene without water. It will never happen. It will see that. Because if we can was answer, na nyansa be no. What you say? We won't do that. Already we are under resourced. Na kakra na ye de koye adwuma no na ye san akosai ni bi. There be a year misconception. I was a media for no. Anything na yaba mo na so no. Mo boa yen na ye raise ade any fee. General public na dream. Because of some misconception no more fire huninti. Ana ono otu nija fire service for ba beboa no na ye dum ta no ye duru ho no na oto abobo abanka no oto abo oto sekan ode ntoko ehia fire officer kwan sebio wo negligence ana mai ja na ye den e baaye e betoye ana wa frɛ yen sɛ ye mmra na ye meboa wo ye dum no nanka ye beboa na ebedum no so no nka sika atwe bi ni ma na mbo tutuo bi wo mu enye kura na ese wo hye ye nkran na yetimi yes adwuma ni ye edunti na eda bi a etese International Firefighters Day no e fa se ye yisi wo bo dawuro create awareness emma omanfo no hunu say fire service adwuma ye adwuma titiri pa ehuhia wo Ghana mai mu ha say and I say we are safe na nyina no nation can develop without fire service hwe ejaketo ye to substation wo akoso mboye ba news beye last 2 days bohu negative effect that they bring nyina se nya fire service kra ni koduru hontem eso ano ntem wa akaba na ebi kra anka dum so no kra anka affect ye nyina so what I say until we are there to respond timely to emergencies but just that we are under resourced and that is what we are pleading to the general public say they should all help us nema adwuma na ntimi nye den enkoso yi because fire safety no a collective and shared responsibility yen ye wo role play wo mu ye role ye play wo mu bi ni ade idiaye na oman ma no nso no ebetie ensem na ne kyerɛkyerɛ na ye ni yi no magya to madwuma bi atimi aden agya ne na so so hwɛ time a the previous government no pass o introduce one district one factory fire service played key role in the establishment and siting of those factories. The national committee that they formed, they were key fire officers who were on the committee almost contribute to how it will be necessary say a best site factory no nearest to fire station one key factor because government cannot put that colossal sum of amount into that investment
far from
fire station na say at HMBC wo hono mo a fire service bedru hono na abafo ija oho e hyahya e hyase kete asa na abaginsem na yakese aginsem wi a within 30 minutes e papade nyina betimi ayede abafo what I say nti no kire wo say ye be develop as a mind e be sisi adan ko Dubai nom so hwe skyscrapers a almost sisi wo hono mo a now this government has proposed that we should establish a new city, a new Ghana city. They want to establish something like to say Dubai no money a dino miss you. You can never take away fire service. But those infrastructures now will be erected in Ghana. At the end of the day, it's emergency this year. Who will be the key people to protect life and save life and properties for us? Okay. It is fire service. Do you understand what I'm saying? So we want to use this medium to appeal to the general public. Say it is about time fire service organization has to be respected, has to be valued. We need to be treated with utmost respect. Say the beya fire service human betimi afa na ntoma paye den efra na dwapade a woman si mu nyina na yetimi aboho ban hwe agona mansi mu ase ene gomu mansi mu hanyina fire station back up and our airbox station in our buildings and some of the equipment that we are using are in a very deplorable state. This is the time you be here support move back on board so that together we can build the station together. It is for Agona Mine. Like the work I'm what I say, more projected Agona Mine, the values, the ideals, and the principles of Agona Mine. The same way, na safety principles etimi go for adwemu yi na ye nyina ye so fire service mu na fire service gina ne na so brane na ma ochina bi Agona Mine TV station well established to say TV3 GTV no money other TV stations no ma you will have a well resourced fire station that be protected by investment so that time no na amafo so ayi your pade bebre. It will also help to boost your station. For advertisement and it is this same station here and it be protected all those investments. Fire service Juma we ain't free more. No nation can develop without fire service. So, sir, misconception na public no wo fire service adwuma ho. It's about time e so me dey. Omo careless ha na me nyina no bia amwan support o. Mo fire service adwuma na adwuma na nyina na so brand.
Okay, so my last question will be say ejato will be fear. What is the first step or says any can only take it? Maybe I just to me fear says I'm not saying this. Then in an instant no I say me here.
The first thing I saw when you ejato fear, first thing I saw when you say fire service. The nearest fire station. Sometimes now I can say Y92, over for Y92. Y92 no fra I be call in head office. What you say? It is very appropriate say ubinya your number na eden e work hand so that you call then immediately ask what friend na yen ba no. Then you also make an effort to see how best that obeboa na wetin yen den it can spread it. One say what there ma so we make sure say what two doors be bia mo from antimi nko then ko meja na den and spread it. What you say? Niema me nsa na kabo meja ti ne den eba oxygen, heat, and a fuel. Oxygen you can from my eye fan here boy. They produce oxygen all the materials and yama war hanging on a highly combustible, naming a fuel, solid fuels. We munina gadget here so high in your liquid fuel and so to say petrol, diesel, kerosene, gaseous fires to say LPG gas, no different types of fires. What you saying?
Just to benefit na e be enclosed place amani maybe
that big maybe door maybe windows maybe doors obetum say the be confine fire no them because the more be window no and as be door no na emframa etimi bamwa na enya akwanya na edere mo. What you say? Aha nti no na se nipa no onim hu onim de bia na eja no koje nsam wia e bi kra me ka say sana why na get so be fire service e bi kra oni so aduro kra fire service number say bi o make us say kra bi kra oni so aduro fire service number so and say si wa ha on prem say ubenya ye number be wi e be ba no eja no so say bi o enter ho ntwen o pre ni nya no so wo ye na adwuma no spread ti e ko ji nsam wi na afi fire officers no e bi so mo be boa no no de ni niam na ahye no ho abufu e be say abanka no or the near man as you know before to go fire officers who are very innocent. Our no doing dear bebo firefighting and I say fire service a human a pure science are unim who nim dear unim jamunim dear oh yeah less mistake jabet me ajun sama na wa betim crash wonka and untina you said that come school yet to think of for your command and staff college your fire academy no that they court training I said that come school. You work a whole program wo university a man for a said that school kwaji degree. What I say? Fire engineering is the full program at the university level. What I say? Enti se wonim ehun nim dia and non a fire officers na ba na wo de agufu e hia omokwan because we japade say enti wo de oyawo eni agufu ana wo de hia omokwan but ensese e koba na sanso. What I say? Sese kobana sa o se o mo kwan mo no mo meboa na emum ye na o se ye massive hu ye den ehia yen ne wa ye wa hey me ba ye na metutu mani se me hu fire extinguisher bi wa ha why are there wo project Agona man but you should also think of the safety of the premises and no na ya na ye jano wo ye jopade ayi we don't always inculcate the safety into the building component right from the foundation to the completion level. Fantastic idea. This idea, I pray that God will help you for it to grow and then to become bigger one day, like TV3 and co. What I say. But as you have planned and you are going, factor safety into it. Okay. Because these equipment, they are very expensive. I know. You'd rather go outside and not the person will be for camera. For camera will be a visa nebo or converting back Ghana CD mono. It was getting to bear 20,000. It is a fancy camera back was say 20,000 fire extinguisher back we see no man in 2,000 Ghana cedis. A man who cry. But is a example number day man. Fancy what is car cut top bands bear 3 billion plus. fire extinguisher baako say
350
500 Ghana cedi and 350 kremba na wabu oni aguso won tonto ka no emum eje bi koto akwantimfi na wo negligence o wanya ho akade no so ho na wa fire for no e ba beboa wo because say o benz na ahye wo heska wo di shape ahye no a wo afu no wa start to body share fire officers for no kwan and say koba na sa what you say
ya brain into my fancy yankopon adom a Monday na mu di dwumedi na nkasa den ne den na mo beye wo station.
Okay, that's it. Until I'm at my Monday, no, there will be other dignitaries saying for any other stakeholders. Omuna mbeba na mde omunyumnya beta jumadenechi. And one activity is about coin laying, in remembrance and recognition of sacrifices are yen fallen heroes and as someone will come a bit lay coin in honor of them. And I be award ceremony. Ama fire officers are omungusu ejuma mo bom ho modern so e be show menum nsada no nti e be fa akonye wes ne invite obi a Agona studio man na sel omombo no fa omunyam nyam e be tajuma de nechi.
Okay, ya brain nti mo twetwe ni na tie ne ye be shada fambre na ye invite ye mpedimfri na waba na woni ba bedi nkomo sa afa senia omu fa di omujuma se na eti se depending back where can see one okay ADO1 instrument floors OIC PR department and ADO1 Frank OIC real fires department and yet see all can or and the anapi see yeah the mobile here na yakram